Hey there, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing good. Sorry, somebody was just honking outside. Hopefully they'll stop now. That was pretty annoying. Of course, right when I start recording, someone wants to honk their horn outside. But anyway, um, thanks for watching. I appreciate all the support, like always. I'm gonna go back to some home free. I've listened to maybe 5 or 6 home free songs. They're all pretty amazing, all bangers. I really enjoy listening to them. But it's been a couple months, I think, since I've listened to one. And I've only listened to a couple, I think, since they got the new guy, the third Adam. Majority of the ones I listened to still had Austin. So we'll see how this one goes. It's the record of Edmund Fitzgerald. And I reacted to, excuse me, I reacted to the original song by Gordon Lightfoot a few weeks ago. So now I'll be listening to the home free version. I'm sure it's going to be great. I'm curious how it will sound because the original kind of has that haunting music that I really enjoyed. It sounds kind of ominous and it's really cool, telling the story of the shipwreck. So we'll see how home free does it. So let's give it a listen. I'm sure it'll be great like all their stuff is. And I think they just released this one not too long ago, so let's give it a try. As always, please like and subscribe, and here we go. The record of the Edmund Fitzgerald home free.
Legend lives on from the Chippewa down of the big lake they call Gitchigumi.
Oh, they actually have a video. I don't think the original song actually had a video, did it? I saw a couple of different versions, but one with like just a picture of the ship and like the lyrics coming up, and then there was another one I think that had images from different ships or something in the water.
The legend lives on from the Chippewa down of the big lake they call Gitchigumi. The lake, it is said, never gives up her dead when the skies of November turn gloomy. With a load of iron ore, 26,000 tons more than the Edmund Fitzgerald weighed empty. That good ship and true was a bone to be chewed when the gales of November came early.
The ship was the pride of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. As the big freighters go, it was bigger than most, with the crew and good captain well seasoned, concluding some terms with a couple of steel firms when they left fully loaded for Cleveland. Then later that night when the ship's bell rang, could it be the north wind they'd been feeling?
Well, I know they're kind of building up here, so I'll go back. But yeah, they sound amazing like always. They're really, I'm a little surprised, but they are capturing the tone of the original song, kind of the hauntingness and the way that Gordon Lightfoot portrayed the song. So it sounds good. Of course, they're adding their own spin to it, like they always do, but it's cool. And to see an actual video, it's kind of cool too. So I'm curious to see how they keep doing the video as the ship actually starts to sink and all that stuff starts.
And they'd been feeling. Tattletale sound and a wave broke over the railing. 'twas the witch of November came stealing. The dawn it came late and the breakfast had to wait when the gales of November came slashing. When the afternoon came, it was freezing rain in the face of hurricane west wind.
Oh man, I can't even imagine. And I know we talked about it. I think we talked about this with the original. Just how crazy that must be to be in a storm like that on the boat. Yeah, how scary it's got to be. Makes me nauseous just thinking about it. All the waves and everything in the boat.
Hurricane west wind.
When supper time came, the old cook came on deck saying, fellas, it's too rough to feed ya. At 7 p.m. a main hatchway caved in. He said, fellas, it's been good to know ya.
It's interesting how he just stepped to the side so they could get by.
The captain wired in, he had water coming in, and the good ship and crew was in peril. Then later that night, when his lights went out of sight, came the wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
I know I've talked a lot about the shipwreck itself and the video, but not to be forgotten is how great Home Free sounds, like always. They all sound amazing. Tim with the bass and the deep voice, you can hear it, and of course Adam Rupp with the percussion and the beatboxing and all the sounds and everything, and then of course with Chance and Rob and the other Adam B with the main vocal. They all sound great, sound amazing. Yeah, I really like Home Free. I'd like to see them live sometime if they ever come to the Michigan area. I think they've been around here before, but I just haven't been able to go. But I'd definitely like to hear them live. I've seen some of their live performances online from some of the other songs I've reacted to. They all sound pretty amazing. So.
Does anyone know where the love of God goes when the waves turn the minutes to hours?
The searchers all say they'd have made Whitefish Bay if they'd put 15 more miles behind her. They might have split up or they might have capsized. They may have broke deep and took water.
And all that remains is the faces and the names of the wives and the sons and the daughters.
Where was this video taken, I wonder? You know, I live in Michigan. I'm not by the Great Lakes or Superior like they're talking about here. I'm more in central, lower Michigan. And for a long time, I lived in the Detroit area too. So. But I wonder where this is taken. I saw that they were by the water, they're on the beach, and there's like different lighthouses and things. They kind of look familiar, but I'm not sure if it's what they're familiar from.
Lake Huron rolls, Superior sings in the rooms of her ice water mansion. Old Michigan steams like a young man's dreams. The islands and bays are for sportsmen. And farther below, Lake Lake Ontario takes in what Lake Erie can send her. And the iron boats go, as the mariners all know, with the gales of November remembered.
In a musty old hall in Detroit, they parade in the Maritime Sailors Cathedral. The church bell chimes till it rang 29 times for each man on the Edmund Fitzgerald. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Gitchagumi. Superior, they said, never gives up her dead when the gales of November come early.
Wow, that was interesting. At the end there, were those like grave markings for the different people or something? I don't know. I've never heard about those before. So, and it was interesting seeing Chance there with the guitar. That's a little different thing that they don't usually have. But yeah, they did a great job. Obviously, great song, great rendition. I enjoyed the video. Kind of helps you kind of picture what was going on. But I mean, the lyrics from Gordon Lightfoot already are pretty descriptive, so you can already kind of feel like you were there, like you're watching a movie or something. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. I'll have to listen to it again. So anyway, that was Home Free, the record of the Edmund Fitzgerald. Thanks for watching. Everybody have a great day, and I will catch you guys later. You guys have a good one. Bye.